The recent immigration case of Palestinian activist Mahmoud Khalil represents a pivotal moment in the debate over free speech and immigration enforcement. In a significant ruling, Judge Jamee Comans of Louisiana's LaSalle Immigration Court determined that Khalil can be deported, though this decision isn't the final word in what has become a complex legal battle spanning multiple jurisdictions. Khalil, who holds Algerian citizenship and was born in a Palestinian refugee camp in Syria, became a lawful permanent U.S. resident last year and is married to an American citizen. His arrest on March 8 at his Columbia University apartment in New York City, followed by his transfer to a detention facility in Louisiana some 1,200 miles away, has sparked controversy particularly because he hasn't been charged with any crime. The legal foundation for the deportation effort rests on the 1952 Immigration and Nationality Act. Trump-appointed Secretary of State Marco Rubio utilized this law to argue that Khalil's activities, though legal, could potentially harm American foreign policy interests. Rubio's two-page letter to the court specifically cited Khalil's involvement in what he termed anti-Semitic protests and disruptive activities, claiming these actions fostered a hostile environment for Jewish students in the United States. Notably, the letter acknowledged that Khalil's activities were otherwise lawful, but maintained that the State Department holds the authority to revoke legal status when foreign policy interests are at stake. The court proceedings took place in a stark setting, an immigration court housed within a jail complex surrounded by double-fenced razor wire, operated by private government contractors in rural Louisiana. The 90-minute hearing revealed significant procedural tensions, with Khalil's legal team, appearing via video link, protesting that they were given less than 48 hours to review crucial evidence submitted by the Trump administration. Lead attorney Mark Van der Hout's requests for delays were met with reprimands from Judge Comans, who twice accused him of having an agenda. Judge Comans' ruling hinged on her determination that she lacked authority to overrule a Secretary of State's decision. She denied the defense's motion to subpoena Rubio for questioning about the reasonable grounds for his determination. The judge emphasized that the 1952 immigration law granted the Secretary of State unilateral judgment in such matters. Khalil, a prominent figure in pro-Palestinian student protests at Columbia University, has consistently maintained that criticism of U.S. support for Israel's military occupation shouldn't be equated with anti-Semitism. His legal team submitted evidence of his previous media appearances, including CNN interviews, where he explicitly denounced anti-Semitism and other forms of prejudice. In a powerful moment at the hearing's conclusion, Khalil directly addressed the court, challenging the proceedings' fairness and highlighting his forced displacement from his family. The case continues on multiple legal fronts. Khalil's lawyers have until April 23 to apply for relief before Judge Comans considers issuing a deportation order. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, U.S. District Judge Michael Farbiars has temporarily blocked deportation while considering Khalil's claim that his arrest violated First Amendment protections for freedom of speech. This case has highlighted the unique structure of the American immigration court system, which operates under the Justice Department's authority rather than the judicial branch. This administrative arrangement has raised questions about the independence of immigration courts and their capacity to protect due process rights. The emotional impact of the case was evident as Khalil's supporters left the courtroom in tears, while Khalil himself responded with a gesture of resilience, forming a heart shape with his hands. The case represents a significant test of the boundaries between immigration enforcement and constitutionally protected speech, particularly in the context of political activism and academic freedom. As legal proceedings continue, it has become a focal point in broader discussions about civil liberties, academic freedom, and the use of immigration law as a tool for controlling political expression.